It has been rightfully said that if you put a rotten apple next to a fresh one, in the end both will be rotten. Such was the case of Hadi and his so-called friends. He fell into a cycle of pain and misery just so for a few moments he may fit in, without realizing the harm he was causing himself and those around him.
अरे देखो कौन आया है, इसी का तो इंतज़ार था। ना इसको खुद का होश है ना टाइम का पता है, अपनी मर्जी का मालिक है। ये क्या हालत बनाई है बेटा, होश में हो आप? रोज रोज अपनी परेशानी उठा।
This went on for some time, to the point where he lost consideration of his mother and his younger sister Sara.
दिन ब दिन आप बिगड़ते जा रहे हो। कुछ होश
He
है?
pushes his mother away, not realizing his grievous mistake, leaving Sara to pick up the pieces.
या अल्लाह रहम। या खुदी, आपने क्या किया?
One night, Hadi, in his youth's recklessness, believing himself to be the right one, stole his mother's money and jewels to buy himself the drugs that were corrupting him from the inside out and ran away, leaving his family penniless and bankrupt. For the next few months, Hadi's life was a blur of pain and drugs. He was living alone in a cold, tiny shack, drowning, thoroughly intoxicated. From a hospital, Sara calls Hadi, telling him the news of their mother's accident.
हेलो 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 हादी, हादी मम्मा का एक्सीडेंट हो गया हादी।
And her need for blood, which only he can provide. But Hadi is unable to understand her words in a state of frenzy, thus leaving his mother and Sara to suffer alone.
या अल्लाह, ये नशे में मैं क्या करूं? हादी, मम्मा।
In the morning, a government official finds Hadi after contacting various people about his whereabouts.
ये हादी नहीं का घर है?
He delivers the news of Hadi's mother's death, and Hadi feels real loss for the first time in his life.
तो आपको हमारे साथ चलना होगा, अपना खुलिया थोड़ा चेंज कीजिए।
जी आप प्लीज़ बाहर 1 मिनट वेट करें, मैं आ रहा हूँ। माँ मुझे छोड़ के मत जाओ माँ। माँ मैं आ रहा हूँ।
He is accompanied to the hospital to claim the body of the woman who bore him. Hadi reaches the hospital and lays down beside his mother, seeking forgiveness, but there is no forgiveness to be offered from the dead, and neither from his sister Sara.
Don't you dare!
सारा
मुझे हाथ मत लगाओ।
सारा प्लीज।
ये तुम्हारी वजह से हुआ है हादी। हमने तुम्हें कितने फोन किए?
सारा
कितने फोन किए हादी? माँ तड़प रही थी हादी खून के लिए, और तुमने एक फोन नहीं उठाया। अगर तुम टाइम पे आए हो तो ये कभी नहीं होता हादी। माँ आज हमारे साथ होती, हमारे पास कुछ नहीं था, कुछ नहीं था हमारे पास। ऐसे तो सारे तुम ले गए थे ना, हमारे पास कुछ नहीं था हादी।
सारा मेरी बात
She pushes him away as he had pushed his mother away so long ago. It is true that to understand the value of something, it must first be lost. Hadi comes to a realization of his wrongs and decides to change himself for the better so that at least he may have his sister back before it is too late. Of course, there are still slip-ups along the way. The thrill of it still speaks to some past self of his left, but one thought of his sister Sara is enough to turn him away. Years later, Hadi becomes a therapist, helping children to overcome their problems without the need for drugs. At last, Hadi finds redemption after his tiresome but rewarding journey of loss and pain, and he learns his lesson of what really matters in life. As Dr. Allama Iqbal rightly said, सबक फिर पढ़ सदाकत का, अदालत का, शजाअत का, लिया जाएगा तुझसे काम, दुनिया की इमामत का.